Hey guys, Daryl here. Love doing this. Glad that you're back with me. I want to give us a couple moments just to let some other people come in the room and we'll jump in. As I tell you every week, I'm excited about the stuff that we talk about. I'm excited about the thing that's happening because of these weekly live shows. I'll tell you one of the benefits is I've had several people in all different walks of life. So there's been a financial representative, there's been an entrepreneur, there's been somebody that wants to start a business that have all said, "Hey, after seeing you go live, I think that I can do that in my own business. I think it makes sense." We talked about why I do it and what we hope to get out of it and what an awesome way it is just to share ideas and share information. So if my doing this, if my turning on the camera and stumbling and fumbling through thoughts and ideas and insights is adding value to you and giving you the confidence to get out there and do it yourself, I love it. That would be reason enough to do this. So as more people are coming in, I want to talk today about leadership, and I want to talk today about some of the stuff we feel as leaders, right? Whether that is we lead a team in a big company, directors, managers, whether we're entrepreneurs, sometimes even as solopreneurs, right? People out there trying to do it on our own, do it ourselves. There's an inherent loneliness that can come from being in that seat. And that's what I want to talk about today. Um, Sorry, I always get this fear that I want to make sure the mic is on. Sometimes I forget to unmute it. But there's a fear that comes with there's a loneliness that comes with leadership. And so that's what I want to talk. That's the topic for today is conquering the loneliness of leadership. And I don't need to define it. I don't need to describe it. But here's how I want to start. I want to start by asking you a question. And whether you're watching this live or you're watching a recorded version, this is going to be the easiest question I've ever asked. And that is whether it's in your family, whether it's in your business, whether it's for a big corporation, in your job, have you ever had a point in your life where you've been in a leadership role and you felt lonely? I want you to hit the comments, and if you've experienced that even for a moment, just say yes. Just say yes. Just type yes or yep or yeah or whatever your version of yes is into the comments. And I'm doing that because as a coach, I get to see things. I get to hear a lot of stories and I get to put all these thoughts in, and things show up over and over and over again. And so that's how I know that there's a topic out there that needs to be addressed, that there's something that a lot of people may be feeling, but they don't talk about. And I'm willing to bet that once this video is out there for a little bit, you're going to see a lot of yeses in the comments because we've all experienced that loneliness of leadership. We've all experienced what it is to be faced with making the big decision that could impact everybody, right? That it could impact the future of the business, the future of the team, right? And we know that while we've surrounded ourselves with incredible people, I have built some incredible teams throughout my career. And even though I value each and every one of those people so much, being the leader, being the one on the hook, being the one responsible sometimes meant that there were decisions that had to be made. And I felt like it was just me. I felt like I was on an island. I felt like I had information and insight and decisions at my doorstep that nobody else could relate to. So if you've ever felt that loneliness as a leadership or that loneliness as a leader, jump into the comments and just say yes. So we can start to see that this isn't just me, it's not just you, that this is something that quite a number of us share. So today, I don't need to go into that because you feel it, you know it, you've experienced it. So what I want to do today is talk about ways to conquer that, ways to get to the other side of that, right? And I'm going to give you 5 very practical ways to get to the other side of that loneliness that's inherent in leadership, right? First, seek out a mentor, right? And I know this isn't new advice, it's not cutting edge advice, but the idea that you find a mentor who's been down the road you're going down, that can point out potholes, that can help you avoid some of the challenges and missteps along the way, could mean everything, right? If you have a mentor in your life, in your business, then you're really able to not be as lonely. You're able to share your struggles, share your challenges, ask for advice, right? So finding a mentor that has walked ahead of you, that has walked down similar paths that you're walking down, could be everything. And it's one way to conquer that loneliness, right? The second idea is around those same lines, but think about some people in your life who you value their wisdom, you value their life experience, you value their professional experience. They may not be in your same industry, they may not be doing the same kind of work you do, but you know that they could have something to offer. So find yourself some personal advisors, right? We have advisors everywhere in life. I have a financial advisor, right? I have a health advisor, right? I hire coaches, right? But surround yourself with some people that you know and trust who you can throw challenges at and can help advise you along the way. I have one person I know who has built a personal board, and he treats them like a board of advisors where he goes to them, they get together, they have meetings, and he lays it all out on the table. He's incredibly vulnerable with all that's going on. And this board will advise him, they'll pour into him, they'll give him insights and ideas. So surround yourself with personal advisors who can pour into those moments when you find yourself lonely at the top. Right? The third idea is a little more fun. Right? Host an event. Right? I love events. Now, I'm a social person. I'm an extrovert. I love and miss being out there the way we used to before COVID. But host an event, right? And you can do this a couple of ways. You can host an event with your team, which brings you kind of out of that leadership team, out of that leadership seat, right? A place where people can just be and you can just be with them. Right? So that's one idea, is show up for your team in a way that isn't about leadership, isn't about management, isn't about direction, but is just about being. You can also host an event with other leaders, other people like you, where you're able to kind of create conversation, over coffee or over beer, whatever it is, to talk about what it is that you're facing, right? Because I'm sure there are shared experiences. Again, as a coach, I see it all the time, right? I hear similar experiences over and over and over again, similar challenges. Right? So host an event, bring other leaders together and spend time with them just talking about what you're going through being in that seat at the top. Fourth, and this won't surprise any of you, I'm going to tell you to hire a coach. Right? It's what I do. It's why I'm here. When we talk about those big decisions, when we talk about company direction, when we talk about letting somebody go or keeping them, or where to make that next investment, or the right marketing path, or the right growth strategy, right? These are all things I work on with clients. Right? So hiring a coach gives you somebody that you can talk to on a regular basis to explore those decisions. I talk to my clients all the time. Some of the most value I provide is the fact that a lot of the leaders and a lot of the professionals and entrepreneurs I work with are verbal processors. They need the space to say it out loud. They need the space to explore an idea or work through a challenge or just say it out loud. So I serve as that sounding board. And that is one of the beauties of coaching, is it's not always about guiding somebody to the next decision. You already have the answers. You know the answers. Sometimes you just need the space to work it out, and coaching allows that to happen. Now, as I was thinking about this topic, and as much as I love coaching and working with people one-on-one, I thought to myself, there's got to be an easier way. There's got to be something I can do in my business to make it a little bit easier, to give people like you the space to get to the other side of this loneliness, to present challenges, to be a little bit vulnerable and get support and encouragement and accountability. So I just this week launched a brand new Facebook group. Right? So I'm calling it Business Your Way. And you're not going to be surprised to hear that, because I'm passionate about you building the business and living the life that you really want. And this group is going to serve as an invitation to build the business your way. It's going to be a place where we can support each other, right? Where we can ask questions, where we can challenge each other, motivate and inspire, right? It's not going to be a bunch of me just talking or me sharing ideas. I want to get a bunch of people that believe the same things, believe that by putting ourselves out there, by offering something up to the group, they're going to receive value in return, right? And that they're able to pour into other people the same way they're asking people to pour into them, right? So head out to Facebook, look for that group, Business Your Way. I'm going to put a link in the comments, and it's going to be a place where you can lay stuff out there. You can share with the group how best to support you, right? How best to help you get to that next level, right? So some of the things I want this group to be about is, one, defining what business your way means. What does success mean to you? What is the next goal you want to achieve? Right? What's next out there for you? And then let's figure out some really practical ways to get after it. Right? So this group's going to be about momentum. It's not just a conversation. It's going to be about momentum. It's going to help each and every one of us get to the next level in our business and our lives. But also, by doing it together, I think we can all move further faster. So I am inviting you into the Facebook group Business Your Way with Deryl Sweeney. And this is the start. You're going to see there's not a lot of content there, right? I know a lot of people build these groups and they load it up with content and then invite people in. You all know me. I'm an experimenter. Let's throw it out there. Let's see what happens. Let's invite people in, and the group will naturally become what it's supposed to become. I really believe that. So those are 5 things you can do to conquer the loneliness of leadership, right? Seek out a mentor, find some personal advisors, host an event, hire a coach. And if you're going to hire a coach, I would love it if you hired me. So, in all seriousness, if you are interested in exploring coaching, please reach out to me. Find me on Facebook. You can get me over at my website, DerylSweeney.com. But let's talk about it. Let's have a, no pressure, no commitment conversation about what is coaching. What are the challenges? What are the goals? What are the struggles? What do you want to achieve in your business, in your life, that I may be able to help you get there a little bit faster? And then the fifth thing is simply jump into the Facebook group, Business Your Way. Right? I just launched it. I mean, I'm literally like just launched it. In fact, I'll probably be changing the welcome video, something I want to work on. But it's an opportunity to jump in, to chat, to share, to grow. So again, Deryl Sweeney, I love that you're here. I love that we get to do this each and every week. And I'm really excited that this group will serve as an extension of that. So again, I'll link it in the comments. Any questions, anything you guys have for me, you know where to find me. Until next week, see you guys.